Hi everybody, and these are my last words from 2017. So first of all, I do wish everybody a really prosperous and gorgeous 2018. And I hope you guys are going to have great holidays. I know we put so much time and effort in it, and we hope for the best. And let's let it be. Let's this year enjoy everything. This was the year of planting, year number 1, and we are entering the year number 2, where we are actually being called to stand up and be counted. And it's going to be a very interesting year where people who will be doing their work will be highly rewarded, and the people who won't do their work, they'll be asked to do that again, and you'll have to literally repeat this class. So hence there is a huge incentive. My readings in 2018 will be guiding you through it. Each time I would quote unquote give you a homework, and I'll say this is where you have to head this time. And don't be hard on yourself. Even if you don't get it each and every time, there's always a second and third opportunity. Hey, not everybody is like, born smart, and we all can use this, maybe even additional kind of learning of the lesson. Also, I want to thank everybody who ordered annual horoscope, and if you haven't received it for any reason, we are going through this Mercury retrograde, please just send me an email, mysticcattarot@gmail.com. You can see it below in the description, so I can send it to you right away. For those of you who didn't order, let me just give you a little bit scope about that, because I do highly recommend to get it, because it does give you this homework, it does give you overview, and gives you a clear understanding to where you can really prosper in the next year. So let's start on that one. Okie dokie, all annual horoscopes are now done. Believe it or not, that was a great effort. And each of them is anywhere between 1 hour and 45 minutes, and some of them are even going to 2 hours. The first segment is kind of collectively about the year we are going into, 2018. That's some good 45 minutes. And after that, you can check your own sign and everything is going on. So this is right now, every individual one is like $29.95, and collectively to get them all is $59.95. So guys, feel free to go and check this link below or the link on the screen and go and order your horoscope. You can get it within 24 hours and sometimes even faster. So to everybody who ordered, thank you so much, and I really hope you're going to enjoy and even order additional one. Hi Taurus, and welcome to your last bi-weekly. Imagine 2017 is like so over. So let's see what you have. Let me first tell you the cards that you have. Bottom of the deck was like 9 of Swords reversed. Then you have 4 of Wands. You have the Chariot reversed. You have 8 of Cups. You have 5 of Swords reversed. The center card is 10 of Swords. You have the Hermit here, reversed. You have Knight of Chalices, reversed. You have 7 of Wands, reversed. You have 4 of Cups. So what the heck is going on, Taurus, over here? Let's start. The very first thing was establishing something that was going to the next level, whether it was like organizing your relationship, your family, your surroundings. 4 of Wands talks about it. It always talks about going to the next level. But you did go to the next level on the backs of somebody. And it could have been 2 people, extra people, 3 people involved. And 1 person got the short end of the stick. So who got happy? Maybe you got short end of the stick and somebody else got happy. Because certainly some kind of like love that maybe have been love, or some love offer is being rejected over here. It could be also something disconnecting with a child, because pages can actually denote children as well. but I'm certainly feeling this kind of does have a relationshipy tint over here. And maybe fighting for somebody was not there. Maybe somebody feels, and it could be you guys, Taurus, that you really felt so kind of like focused toward your goal, you being a fixed sign, that you actually didn't really realize it stepped on the others. And you can see the others are walking away, feeling defeated. Maybe not so much defeated, but walking away. So it is just you. You cannot be victor in a relationship. Each time it backfires. But it looks like that opening of a flower that somebody was offering something to you just kind of like shut down. And that's kind of like the energy walking into this period. This period itself, I think it's hitting you. Maybe something didn't happen going to this next level because of these things. Because this card, and we have 2 sevens, they're mirroring each other over here. And this one is talking about dualities. It's talking about travel. It's talking about defeating your own demons. It's talking about dealing with you being who you are, how you comprehend people around you. But when it's reversed, it talks about black and white thinking, kind of almost like rigidity. And especially because you are a fixed sign, and this can kind of really be harsh. It feels hitting the wall. It feels like not going to the next stage. It feels like almost like you're containing within yourself so many good things, but those things cannot get out. And it also talks about controlling your environment. And this kind of doesn't end well, because you get this like knee-jerk reaction. And instead of realizing it is you who may be organizing this knee-jerk reaction, you only see when you get it back. So you see, this is kind of like a feeling, because this is definitely in this reading asking you to kind of like really think through it. It's saying, don't feel lonely, Taurus. You really need to go deep inside and try to figure out why all of these things are happening. This is not a nice card. This is right in the center of your feeling. And it's talking about that you have been through quite a bit. You kind of feel that no matter what you tried, it kind of like ended up in complete nightmare. And you kind of like gave up on something. You kind of gave up fighting. You simply just lie down and just allowed everybody to get into you. This could be certain kind of like guilt of conscience, because definitely the Chariot is dealing with the demons inside of us. Let me try to zoom it in so you can see this better. But it looks like you're kind of like making some decisions. At least right now, it could be like ouch period. It really is like, oh my gosh, kind of like facing yourself and trying to see why all of the things are happening. These are all higher and lower energy than you. You're going deep down in the depths of the emotion and going really high to try to understand in your head why this all of that happened. So somebody's walking away, whether this is you or somebody else. And it could be that somebody else really walked away because you're kind of feeling lonely. You're kind of trying to figure out what happened and why certain situation is not good. But this is also a good card, meaning like whatever happened here, maybe it was not really what you look for. Maybe you need to find something better. Or if there is not much better, you can always come back. And this is like the thinking that you need to go through. But you really need to think. This is not the Hierophant card. This is not religion card. This is not kind of, this goes back to the religion card where your rigidity. This is like something that you have to figure out for yourself. Like, I mean, this is meditation. It's literally, you know, when you're like withholding influence of the other people, you know, like some people completely depends on the other people for opinion, and then that's how they form their kind of paths in life. This card is always asking that you don't do that. But it looks like it's kind of really hard for you because there is like still, you're being emotionally affected, right? You are earth sign, and here we have water and earth. So you're going deeper. This is asking you for go deeper, but you go deeper with almost like feeling sorry about yourself and kind of like resolving to yourself to hope that things will just go away and you're going to wake up and the new day will arrive. The truth is that you're continuously in between these two worlds, whether you're going to be looking for something really special, very, very special that is in store for you, and which is good, it's romantic, or you're going to be looking for your own answers. There is lots of instability in this period, guys. Lots of instabilities and lots of, it should be soul searching, but I think it's more or less going to be sort of like, I'm tired, leave me alone, because you have also 2 9s. So this is another 9 of swords, where kind of like feels everything is against you, and you're saying, holy smoke, am I going to end up here again? I just cannot do that. I cannot withhold this again. You're fearing being left out in the cold again, and you're fearing that something might end up, especially if this is like with a fire sign person. The truth is that maybe this card is a good solution in the end. Kind of take a breather. Maybe you need to sleep to kind of gather that strength, because this kind of like seems like it's really coming at you from all the sides. Lots of mental activity, lots of emotional activity, right? Not that much action. It's kind of like more or less giving up, kind of like a feeling. And yet you're not willing to go deep inside, because there is like the haunting of the past that you still have it. So this would be my advice. If you're waiting for something that you really think is special, wait for it, right? Kitty is like sleeping, deep in sleep, right? Actually, the kitty is still having an eye on something, like something new arriving. So if something is going to come to your life, just think about it. Don't just let it pass by, because you have let something pass by once, and this is causing you all this turmoil. So this is a time to kind of like really reverse this card and kind of spend this time thinking, not feeling lonely, not feeling, oh, me the victim and why is this happening to me? No, think actively, what are those building blocks that you can find within yourself that can kind of propel you forward? Okay, so let me check, because you have two major arcanas, both of them reversed, and definitely both telling you you need to deal with your own demons. So let me see this. Be careful with the messages though. One of them will be messages, something that's going to be devastating for you. Something that might even include the money. And you're going to feel, I didn't deserve it. Money might be leaking out of your hands. Or be very careful not to do things for money, because that also is not going to end up well. As far as this, again, it's a loss about money. And you're going to feel like a victim, where the truth is, this happened for a reason. So let's see this walking away. It's walking away from something that actually made you happy, or hoping to find something that is going to make you happy. And let's see this 9 of Swords. Yeah, these are thoughts. These are thoughts that are going to be the problem, and this is the way to get out of it. Kind of do lots of rest, get some sleep. So Taurus, looks to me, and these are 9s and 10s. So good news is this is just about to be over. Good news is like we are going into the new phase. A new phase is a new beginning after all. So it just kind of has to, you have to see how you want to do it. Your key is like going deep inside and kind of finding these answers that only you know. So I'm not done. Let's get the 1-card preview for 2018. Of course, you can get my horoscopes, which is kind of like you have almost like a movie size, almost like 2 hours of all about you. So, and even each house explaining kind of like which house you need to work on. So that kind of is definitely a good homework. And since this is a year number 11, that guide is going to really help. So let's see. Taurus 2018. 1 card. I only want 1 card. Taurus 2018. This one wants to come out. And he's so shy. Why? Peace. I think that explains it really well, right? Because it has been so much. You really need to kind of like get into that. So let me see. 23. This is what it says. It doesn't get any better than this. A quiet mind, a heart fulfilled, freedom you want, and a soul satisfaction. The way to peace is through radical acceptance. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be. Harmony is beautiful. Enjoy it. Things happen for a reason. And then relationship message. When two people are in true alignment with one another, they have an innate harmony between them There is two perfectly tuned instruments playing together. Sometimes it is impossible to tell who is who. Peace is yours, and it is to be savored. Make sure it happens. So guys, peace. Have a great 2018. I wish you a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you're celebrating, and a wonderful New Year. And you guys can reach out to me for a private reading. I will still do few before the New Year's. And if not, I will see you in 2018. Love ya.